we wanted a really happy, positive, can-do, a place that invites young people to come and work with us, and that's the space we wanted to create. And we worked with Tithi earlier when we were Network 18, and so we were keen to work with her again. And the challenge that we told Tithi that she had to take up here was this is going to be as non-corporate, as different from any typical cube farm kind of an office that she would have ever done. And then started our journey together. It's I think Tithi showed opened us to a lot of design options. She managed to create a lot of interesting spaces in what looked like a really boring space when we came here. She was working with a lot of restrictions because we were trying to be careful about our budgets, and in that I think we had a lot of fun because the idea was to get us far away from a corporate look, and I think I dragged Tithi to some places that she'd never been to, and we sort of found things, eclectic mix of things, and yet it needed to be very functional. While it had to be funky and quirky and open and colorful, it had to be very functional, it had to be very effective, it had to optimize space because we knew we would be growing in our numbers fast, and so we knew that this space had to also accommodate a certain number of people. And Tithi did that for us at times, and I would try and be too indulgent on aesthetics and say this wouldn't be right. She would put her foot down and say, no, if you want to seat so many people, this is how it must be, but I'll make sure it looks open. And she did exactly that. If you look around in the office, almost no two corners will have the same things. From the light fitting to the chairs, to the colors. I mean, there's a lot for somebody to take in, and that's a response that I get always. The minute somebody walks into our office, their first reaction is, wow, what a lovely, warm, happy place you guys have created. And a happy place, a positive space, it impacts the quality of output hugely. And I used to think that just things that people write in interior magazines, but I can see that happening. I can see the fact that also it's a very democratic space. People work together, and I think that's what we've been able to get.